What's good? It's your boy Little Holler Man, Dallas Unit Radio Show, Dallas Media Group, back live again. You know what I'm saying? Bringing y'all more entertainment, more artists. Shout out to Infamous, you know what I'm saying, has come through and do the interview, you know what I'm saying, Block Stars. How y'all boys doing today?
Good, G. How you doing?
You know what I'm saying? I got Dre, I got LD in the building, you know what I'm saying?
What's good?
So what's good with you boys, man?
Man, you know,
Living life. It's been good, man.
just another day, you know.
It's a what? Real relaxing Saturday today. Feels
Yeah.
good, man. You know, look, just working. Family time.
Finally cooling down a little bit, but you know,
Nah.
this Texas weather is unpredictable.
Facts.
It'll be hot tomorrow. It'll be hot tomorrow, man. But other than
Yeah,
that,
man, you could damn near anything on the sidewalk and you skilled out long enough.
Man,
And
tell
every
somebody.
nigga on TikTok is trying to prove it, you feel me?
Man, tell you.
So, you know what I'm saying, you guys do music, huh? That's what brought y'all out to the Rip the Mic that I met y'all at?
bingo. Yes, sir.
So how long y'all been doing music?
Shoot. Hey, for you, how long for you?
Man, I can take it back, man. What's this, 2022 right now?
Yeah.
So I say back,
The old double deuce.
Me?
I take it back like at least by 04, 05. You
Okay.
know, it started more like middle school for me.
Okay.
You know, me, I didn't really get into music till about high school, and I moved to Houston.
Okay.
So that's about 05, 06 for me. So
Okay.
it's been about 10, 11, 13 years in the making.
Okay. So the group, you know what I'm saying, pretty much is like 04 to 06. Not the group, but you know what I'm saying,
Mhm.
the beginnings of y'all's music
There
career.
you
You know
go.
what I'm saying, 04 to 06.
They like everybody first started touching microphones and writing lyrics and really putting music together.
Yeah.
About 05,
So
06.
so what pushed y'all into that lane?
Man,
Well, see, I mean, as far as I know the origin, I can just put it that way. Started with me. My pops, you know, he more like having like a lot of gadgets, things like that. He was more with the tech.
Yeah.
He was that one with the old school with all the tweeters and the 808s in that mug, you know.
Okay.
Great grandma heard him
Yeah.
coming down the road. They go that fool again, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Just beating his music down, you know. Anyways, me coming in the world, you know, just music and all that in general. You know, he was with it. My mom, you know, in church, singing, you know,
And
all
then-
that. So
see, on my end, it was more of like I grew up like around DJs and just partying in general. My mom used to date this DJ like I was little, like
Right,
a long
right,
time
right.
ago. And like this guy, I mean, he had CDs on libraries of music, man.
Yep.
That's
Hey Blade, you remember that? CDs everywhere. nigga?
CDs.
Yeah.
Just I remember this dude would take me down to CD shops and we would buy like the newest Jay-Z coming out. That's when Jay-Z used to, man, he was coming out hard back then, and like just growing up around that environment all the time, just party. He used to have his microphones and he would let us sing on it.
Yeah.
I remember singing Usher one day, You Got It Bad.
Yeah.
I killed it, bro. I could sing back then. I really did. I
Yeah, you
could sing back
sing,
then. I had that
And
back
the
then.
vocal, you know, time
I
out.
could hang it up, man. And like,
Sign.
going to Houston, I remember this was the first time I ever freestyled in my life. And
Okay.
it was like a bunch of kids. Now, being from the country, we don't do that around like getting around a boom box and rapping like a lot like that.
Right.
In Houston, they showed me that, and they was going in. So I caught the mic one day, and everybody was just loving it. And then ever since then, bro, I could not stop doing music.
So you say you moved up to Houston. Where from?
Atlanta, Texas.
Both of y'all from Atlanta?
Atlanta, Texas, East Texas.
So did both of y'all come to Houston together?
Nah,
y'all together?
I had moved away one year.
Okay.
And went down to Houston with my pops, and then he was down there doing his thing, and
Yeah.
then that's when I started really getting exposed to a lot of
So
stuff.
while that's going on, you know, let's just say he in Houston, I'm back home. I got you know 2-3 other extra partners that was with the music shit. You know, R.I.P. Tim TV3rd, one of my partners, man. We used to just mess around with the karaoke machine and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
While I make the beats on the keyboard, you know, record that on the tape deck.
Yeah.
Put that tape deck in, then we get on the mic and record it on the fresh tape, you know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, we got, you know, down it's like the appreciation with that right there,
Yeah.
the process when you have the one take,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like one of them type of things, you know. We made a couple tracks on the tapes, you know, had a couple other partners, classmates come through, you know, we just tripping out, being a kid, you know what I'm saying? Tripping out on that.
Just enjoying.
Then next thing you know, it was more like a passion. Then it started getting a little serious, like, you know, because back in the day, you used to have like the what's that 106 apart.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? You see,
like the bass
back when
and
all the
that
groups,
Yeah.
all the groups was coming
Bingo.
up and stuff like
Yes,
that.
sir.
So that was
Yes,
more
sir.
that was more like the lane that everybody was wanting to play. Like, you
Right.
know, we got your group here, we got your group here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
So now while that's going on, now
Okay.
I'm coming back from Houston.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you got the whole vibe.
Now
the
I'm
whole
coming
H-Town
back
vibe.
from Houston, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a city guy now. I only been there for like 8 months. I'm city. I'm
Right,
feeling it,
right.
right? So I come back. That's when my other cousin Adrian. That's another one part of our
Yeah,
group. You
okay.
gotta hear that. Adrian.
Shout out to Adrian.
easy
Something
to
like-
do it.
He like me and LD been knowing each other, right? But
Right.
Adrian was the one that was like, bro, we out here doing music right now. Did you know that? No. So he takes me over to this man's house.
Right.
That's where I link up with the karaoke machine.
yeah.
Okay.
And we doing all that, and we make this first song called All That You Need.
All right.
That's when I knew. That's when I knew we might be on to something. Because I ain't wrecked that verse. I had never put anything together like that in there. I remember LD Dad coming in there like, hey, these Negroes go hard. I like this one. Yeah, I like that one. Y'all Negroes.
Yeah.
Took the confidence to the roof.
So
but yeah.
let me ask you this, because what y'all want like around 90?
92.
92, 90, like, you know.
Right. So you know what I'm saying? How was it growing up in that actual like hip hop era? Because like that was like the, you know what I'm saying? I'm 40. So you know what I'm saying? That's the like
That's
yeah,
back when
the
rap was
golden era,
rap.
you know
Yeah,
what I'm
rap was
saying?
rap, you know, yeah.
Oh man, that's back when like people was actually listening. Back when slow jams was coming out still.
Mhm.
When we would sing about love.
Yeah.
When we would sing about you know, the struggle, but how you came about it, or the past mistake. Like music used to just be just good, wholesome music back then.
Yeah.
It was. See, I missed that. I missed the CDs. I missed the days going back to LimeWire.
Yeah.
You gotta
yeah,
find it
yeah,
on that.
find
I
it.
miss those
Yeah.
days. Really, I do. Back then, like,
Yeah, like I say, man,
It's different.
It was a process, man. Like,
You can
and
pull a
you
CD
appreciate
out,
you
lyrics
appreciate it
on there.
more.
Yeah.
You know, you appreciate it
You
more.
appreciate
When
what
I
you
mean
made
by
more,
that, man,
yeah.
you like I say, make the beat. Don't mess up on it. It's a one hit take. Because if you mess up, you gotta wind that tape, man.
over.
Start all the way over and then, you know, start back with it. But yeah, just the process then, you know, having to write your lyrics, of course, you know, practice it and then perform it.
Mhm.
You know, have to, you know, one take it again. What I'm
Yeah.
saying now, you got guys now we can punch in, punch out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, as far as with the appreciation, I think it's a little bit different, you know, nowadays. Now, you know what I'm saying?
So does it take y'all longer to do verses now? I mean, does it take y'all longer to do verses now? Do y'all do more? Do y'all do punching, or do y'all find to where you can just kind of do it in like one, maybe two, couple takes?
I mean, I can
Yeah.
do both. You can really pretty much
You
do
do
both
both,
now
right.
with the technology now. You know what I'm saying? But
What
with the let's just say
I
the
find
way
that-
of coming up with it now. You know, we still have our own method. Where you know it's nice to have a 5 session. You know what I'm saying? We all putting together, coming up with the idea, coming up with the you know what I'm saying, how we gonna lay it down as far as with
See,
the
like
and
lyrics
stuff.
wouldn't be a problem
Yeah.
right about now, but
Yeah,
it's more
lyrics.
like the more of the concept of what we're gonna come up with.
Mm-hmm.
It's taking like a little bit longer now to do now, cause like being like doing so much music so long right now, it feels like you said everything already. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So how do you keep going and keep coming up with new ideas, and then that's pretty much what we like to do, like to keep everything just unique for some
So
reason.
you gotta remind yourself that, you know what I'm saying, you've seen it and heard it, you know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of people who haven't got a chance to do that, you know what I'm saying? So it's still gonna be new to them.
Bingo.
You do want to watch it so it doesn't date itself, you know what I'm saying? Or at least get old or at least
And
get
then
old
I don't want
so
to
you
do
know
something
what I'm
that's not within our character neither.
Right.
Like I don't want to be out there and start start talking
Right.
about all the gunplay and
Right.
that's really not my aim most of the time. Like when I'm in there doing music, I'm trying to keep it like just like hard, like right there for you to hear. And then when you hear those lyrics, you just like this dude here be really thinking of
So
some
you
stuff.
like the more hip hop side of it.
The more yeah.
Alright. So when y'all started like in 05, 06, the game was did it feel like it was getting kind of watered down to y'all?
I mean, back when we was going, I would say it was more like
it was more exciting back then.
It was more exciting. We,
back then.
you know, we kids.
Yeah.
It's more them. Just take it back, man. To the school days where we used
Remember
to
when Lil
write.
Bow Wow and Romeo and them was hot? I wanted to be like them so bad. Like
Okay.
I swear I wanted to be Little Bow Wow sitting on that basketball goal And I forgot the name of that song, but you know, he had the jerseys on. They was clean back then. I used to love, like, they was kid rappers, and it made me believe, you know, I could really do that too.
So what kept y'all away from the street rap? You know what I'm saying? Like the gangster rap, the street rap,
I mean,
real type of rap.
When you ain't living that, man, it's like, you know.
I didn't come up from that.
Yeah.
I got 1,000 stories from a lot of friends I done met that comes up in it, and then sometimes I'll take fake stories and incorporate it into the lyrics.
Yeah.
So when they hear it, they be like,
Yeah.
what I'm talking about. But they know, I haven't done that, but I've heard you say that before, so I've heard a million stories about it, but like I've never just came up and I can't just say I was out there, you know, on that corner doing this, doing that, getting down. I wasn't doing all of that. So why would I put that into the music?
I think.
When it's more of, and then if I do put that into the music, it's more of a concept to let you know that you don't have to do that.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's more of, look at me.
I mean, plus there's a whole nother side to the rap. You know what I'm saying? You got the whole hip hop side of it. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I'm more here to entertain. You know what I mean? I'm here not to take away from, you know, any other street rap. I love, like, that music is hard. I done heard some hard stuff, but like,
as far as experiencing partners that you know,
I'm more of that music that gets you jumping,
you know?
like that.
Yeah.
You know,
I like
this one.
I like the fact that you admitted that. You know what I'm saying? I like to entertain. You know what I'm saying? Because it is entertainment. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I like to do.
So you guys can create something and then focus on the business part. You know what I'm saying? As it goes along.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That at least that's what I'm gonna assume. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Do you find it difficult trying to maneuver from creativity to the business side of things and getting the music out?
So I would say that'll be more of like the challenge now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Let's just say back then we didn't have the financial, you know, aspect as far as the outlet.
You know, the outlet.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
To push, you know,
when you from Atlanta to Texarkana right there, you like what, 6,000 people maybe.
And this is Atlanta, Texas, for anybody who, you know what I'm saying?
Atlanta. Now you gotta say it like this, Atlanta, Texas. You know what I'm saying? You gotta say it like that. Come on, man.
Texas. It's so tiny over there. So
You know what I'm saying?
it's not like
emphasis on the Texas part.
Yeah. You know, I see a lot of celebrities. They visit Dallas. A lot of celebrities they go to Houston. That's where all the music scene is. It's not over there. It's more of a country thing over there. It's more of, you know, guitars and trail rides. That's the kind of music over there. So hip hop is not gonna be the main thing that really just get out there. If you want to get out there in Atlanta, you pretty much got to get up and go travel to it. So pretty much coming from that, like to the business side of it, we wasn't really exposed to it. Not really just learning. So getting it out there, that's pretty much the challenge. But that's coming soon.
So do you feel like you got a lot of love? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I feel like I got a lot of love coming out of Atlanta.
Yes. A lot of support.
I mean, everybody know everybody down there.
A lot of support. It's basically family down there. That town is basically a family down there.
That's
So
good.
basically a lot of support out of there. Now that we got the support there, it's time to get it Dallas, San Antonio, El Paso. Time to get it New York.
Yeah.
I'm talking, Seattle back up there. Oregon. I'm talking, I need Cali to tap in, Florida. It's time to get it out to those type of places.
Mm-hmm.
I've done some things in Shreveport before. Shout out Shreveport. Love y'all. 318 was good.
You know what I'm saying?
But, you know, it went for like a little bit, but then it just fell right back off. And this was because more of the exposure part. I just pretty much wasn't, you know, getting it out there like that.
Yeah.
I'm learning though. We learning.
So what do you feel like you learned?
Well, mostly from what I've learned is the advertising. How can I say that? The pushing it out there to the constant, you know, just forcing it. Promotion. That's
the word. Blade in the back for the same.
promotion. The promotion part. I need to learn that part. That's all I've been focusing on lately. Like researching algorithms, where to put it to, hash different. It's complicated. Bro.
So, do you feel like the online thing is going to be more of where your promotion needs to be, or do you feel like you still need to be in the streets a lot more to be able to get people to know who you are?
With this internet, you know, you can be able to touch more people in a small amount of time, but to be more effective, I feel like if you there face to face with somebody, you know what I'm saying?
That's how you really get a fan.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
Engaging with that individual, you know.
So 60-40. I say 60% internet, 40 physical. Like, cause that internet is just so amazing right now. Like, it ain't like it was back when we first started with the dial-up and you can't use the house phone. Nah, we're talking about I can get on my cell phone and look up BSE, and you can be in Korea.
Yep.
So I mean,
yeah, the access is there. Access is there.
That right there is amazing. That's automatically a platform for you. And then the 40%, I would say, like just getting out there and actually meeting the people. But
that's where it started though. The 40. You know what I'm saying? Doing as what the OG Vince used to say, patting the concrete. You know what I'm saying?
I would flip it and honestly put another 10 towards the people. The reason why I
Yeah.
say that,
You gotta be able to engage with them.
Well, I mean, the reason why I say that is this is like if you can leave something with them, card, CD, flash drive, picture, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, anything. Something physical to be like,
it's easy for them to share, you know what I'm saying? So that way now they're doing a little bit of the work for you know what I'm saying? Because they believe in what you got going on, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to worry about, you know what I'm saying, them going back and checking your resume in Atlanta because, you know what I'm saying, it's a family down there. They know y'all. You know what I'm saying? They already know what y'all rap about, they know what y'all talking about. It make it easier to be, you know what I'm saying, more confident in who you are being somewhere else, you know what I'm saying? When you know that your home is tight like that.
Oh yeah, that's what I do most definitely. When I'm in, out just in the field, for an example, let's just say club scene. As you see right here, I got my business cards right here. Some of the homies out here, they probably out, having a good time, may not even remember the night before, but I bet you they have a card on them, so whenever they wake up from whatever they had done going on last night, they be like, oh snap, Crenshaw Vision, I got me a card, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you wake up in the morning, where the fuck I get this shit?
Hey, but we'll be plugged in, though, you know what I'm saying?
What the fuck I had them, you know what I'm saying? I'm researching who you are. You know
Exactly.
Yeah, see, I feel like LD way more better at like the promotion of that side right there. He is. I'm gonna give man his props where his due. He is way more better than that. He been showing me a lot of stuff lately. So
I mean that's the way somebody got to lead. You know what I'm saying? And it works in different aspects.
Yeah. Everybody got their own area.
Bro, we got, you know what I'm saying? I feel like recording. Alright, cool, we recorded something. Now that we got something we like, you know what I'm saying? Bro, alright, I'm gonna take it and put it out, you know what I'm saying?
right.
You should put it here, you should put it here, you know what I'm saying? That kind of back and forth, you know what I'm saying? Guidance in different lanes is what helps you guys, you know what I'm saying, be able to stay equal.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But progress further, you know what I'm saying? So good job on that, you know what I'm saying? Who do y'all feel like would be a model of who you guys would want to be as entertainers? I wouldn't say like who you want to be exactly, you know what I'm saying, but like who you'd like to remember your career after.
For me, mainly, it is shout out to you, Lil Wayne. Alright, I like. Here's exactly what I love about Lil Wayne. This guy here, when you hear what he says on each song, it's something you're gonna catch and it's unique that you can take away from it. And then when he entertains, man, it's just like, it feels like it's just a good time when this dude is in the building. Number 2 with me, Wiz Khalifa.
Okay.
That boy took Wiz.
Oh,
Wiz.
Wiz.
That boy took Wiz. Y'all the sheriff pause.
Pause on that. Pause. Yo, Wiz Khalifa would be next for me. That guy, it's something about the energy of his music. It's something like, we in here. It's so crunk. 3, and that's it. Busta Rhymes.
I can dig it.
Busta Rhymes. His voice. I don't know. It's something about this guy's voice, and it makes me want to project like that. Like him and Ludacris would probably be like equal for me on third right there.
Well, you said Ludacris because a lot of people overlook Ludacris.
That was in my line.
Luda's voice, it's so like it's Luda, like it's Luda.
It's the style.
And then remember that Word of Mouth album when he came out with Top Bag, Roll Out. His voice and Roll Out is so crazy. It's so cool. So it's just that swag wise, like image wise, I like Lil Wayne's like style. It's just so clean to me. Like he's a cool dude.
And then I'd introduce him to Pusha T.
Okay.
Yeah. He definitely did that. See now you messing my list up.
Pusha T on that. Can I leave out
Now
Pusha
you
T?
messing my list up again. To push it with the lyrics, man. 2, 2, Wiz Khalifa, his energy on stage is fun. The atmosphere he creates when he's around.
Just really,
Busta and Luda for the projection on how I speak and say each bar is so important. And I just tie all that in together.
That's what it is.
It's pretty much, DR3 style.
Got you, sorry. So you guys said that you would mimic your career after Ludacris, after Busta Rhymes, after Wiz Khalifa, you know what I'm saying, Weezy F Baby, you know what I'm talking about. What have you learned from watching their careers? Like, what has it taught you anything, you know what I'm saying, in their actions, in their music, you know what I'm saying, and how they kind of differ, or does everything seem to be just one big thing to y'all, or, you know what I'm saying, how do you feel about it? You know what I'm saying, like, what have you learned from that?
Like learning from them, like I've seen a lot of like Weezy's business moves. Remember when he put together Young Money for the first time? I thought that was the coolest thing because it was like Cash Money and then Young Money,
Right.
And then in Young Money he done sign like an arsenal of like real talented people. Watching Wiz Khalifa grow, it was like at first I really didn't even like dude music at all. I really did not. I could not. It was so like it wasn't annoying to me. It was just like everybody was playing it and I just didn't understand why he was so high at the time. But then he came out with that movie with Snoop Dogg.
Okay.
So it's like
Mac and Dill.
yeah, so it's like he went from just that rapping to this real funny movie right here. So he has a sense of humor too, and he can still incorporate his music into that.
So
and it's like with him being like a cameraman,
right,
and always like now it's like we trying to emulate that a little bit sometimes. Like now we starting to get ideas like, dude, we can shoot a movie just like that too.
Thanks.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So it's
Man,
like
that's the same with the process too.
I would have never had that idea.
I want to see that visual of how that, you know, with that song. Of course, you gotta paint a picture. You gotta paint something.
And then wouldn't it just be cool if you was like in a movie and then like our music would be like those cut scenes and then we come back and it's something like it's. I would have never had that idea if it wasn't from watching Snoop and Wiz with that one. Now with Busta Rhymes, I remember when he came out with a song called "Touch It."
Yep.
Touch it, bring it back. Okay. Hey, this guy.
Now you gotta take that back though, cause that back in high school, you know, pregame. We getting pumped up for the game, you know what I'm saying? So we used to have these, you know, chants that we do with our pads or whatever.
Yeah.
So we playing that beat. Yeah. You know, turn it up, and then everybody get loud. You know what I'm saying? So that right there just draws a line right there.
And it's like learning from Busta. It's like this guy makes legendary music.
All the time, bro.
Busta Rhymes.
It's the
he makes legendary music. Like whatever he does is gonna be. It's Busta Bust.
Yeah.
Like. So like just watching him, learning from him, it's more like you got to pay more attention to like what you're writing down. Like I don't know, like don't just get out there and just put a bunch of gibberish on the paper. At least have an angle how you come, and then when you deliver it, kind of doing like
that's same with Luda delivery. How they deliver
it comes out, and it's gonna be hard every time. Now the fact that Luda ain't got like a greatest hits album somewhere, Luda is very slept on most of the time.
That's because Luda's moves are bigger than rap. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't no. He's just a rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Entertainer. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He's been since Fast and the Furious. You know what I'm saying? He's been getting movie roles, acting roles. You know what I'm saying?
Coming into acting with that's cool.
You know what I'm saying? I think he got some Bitcoin shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Like they all
your hands into a whole lot of, you know, this day and age now, man. You gotta have more than one line of income, man, when it comes to things, man. Trying to survive in this world.
But just watching these guys' businesses move. I always just wonder like how do they make those moves and what do they think when they make those moves? So I pay a lot of attention to those four individuals.
So what is it like growing up now knowing that, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say, well, I'll say what is your oyster for lack of a better term versus, you know what I'm saying, what your parents was going through and the rappers that were coming up then was going through and having to figure it out. Does it feel like sometimes there's too many options? Like you can see too far down the line, like, all right, we're going to get this song going, then nigga, we're going to get this deal, then, you know what I'm saying, we're going to get the shoot deal, and then we're going to get the, you know what I'm saying, the advertising deal, we're going to be in movies. Does it seem like it rushes you all too fast these days, or does it just, because I mean, I come from an era where niggas didn't even know what the fuck was going on. They was just doing it because it was fun. Now niggas are making money having fun. Right. We want to do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
to where
it ain't no overnight. It's not no overnight thing, man. It's
like it's really about the fun. I mean, okay, all that other good stuff does come with it, but I think like more like when we making our music, it's just more of it's a therapeutical thing for us. Like when we doing it, it's just more. Everything else can come with that. I mean, I don't know. I haven't made I only made like what. $3 off of my music.
You said a couple bills.
I ain't just
gotta get to know y'all.
But see, when I see that, I'm not even just really upset about it neither though. It's just like at least a few hundred people heard that song. That's just great to me. So
good.
It's just, I mean, no, it's not rushing us too fast for anything like that, whatever's coming with it. And then you gotta remember when Corona hit, that slowed everything down.
Yeah.
That Corona just slowed, like, no more.
I tend to disagree with that because
I was starting to do shows. Like I said, I was starting to do shows. Now that I'm starting to like show up on the scene, like for a minute, I was still in Atlanta, and him and Adrian then moved away from Atlanta, so it's just me down there now. So I was with like a whole other team for a minute doing some rapping. So while we doing that, now I'm starting to show up for shows, and I'm starting to like actually like getting some like getting the ball rolling. People are starting to see me a lot. Like it's just in Texas County. People are starting to see me some, and then Corona hit, bam, everything is shut down now. So now it's just back to being in confinement to the house. I once did a live show, and we had to just like put our phones up and just go live the entire time. Yeah. And it was so weird to me doing that because now we just in the living room just rapping to the couch.
But how was the response from it?
It was nice. It was a cool response because like the respect that came out of it. It was Corona won't even stop y'all. Yeah. I see you still trying to get out there and like at least show up on something and do something about it. But see, I just like when that hit, it just got real slow for me. It was like now it's just go to work. Essential. I got the essential letters now. My hours didn't change. Then I got exposed to it, so I couldn't be out for 2 weeks. I'm at the house just playing PlayStation 4 for. I mean, I beat Call of Duty 6 times.
Damn.
I was bored. I can't go nowhere.
I use my time, man. Shoot. Of course, yeah. That Corona stuff, yeah, it just bring you close to your fam.
Yeah, man.
I be with my girls, man. Shoot, I make beats and stuff like that. So I'm over here making more beats and stuff like that, you know, with my time. And then, of course, with my other little side, I had a couple little projects with little editing projects or whatever. But yeah, most definitely changed the pace of everything whenever Corona hit for sure, you know. So yeah.
So like, I mean, like
being able to appreciate
back to
that
answer your question is like when you said like back when y'all era was, remember how normalized it was? Like it was okay. You make your track, you know, like Pimp C did it, or who else did it? Like After Trump, it was another guy.
That's the thing.
50 Cent.
It wasn't normal. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Like now it's normal for somebody to.
Anybody can do it now.
Right.
Like anybody can do it now.
And then once you've done it, you know what I'm saying? Because like once you've gone through the process of doing it, you know what I'm saying, and you've made the track and you've done the shows, you know what I'm saying, you haven't really thought past that point. You know what I'm saying? Whereas now it seems like you can, when you see that you have a talent in something, you can see a whole world open up for you. You know what I'm saying?
It's just more realistic for like us, like because I'm from the era where it's in the 90s. You know, I still got some of that. Before all like the CDs and the mixtapes and all that died off, and now it's just singles and mumble rap or whatever.
Hey man, the other day, since you said that, the other day, man, my pops was going through storage or whatever, man. Back in the day, I used to stay in the country, so we had to move some stuff in the country. Anyways, long story short, he found the package. Cause we used to do like a little po man copyright. Right. So what we'll do is we'll burn our music, write all our lyrics out, put it all off in the bubble wrap envelope, and just mail it back to ourselves. But we don't open it. You know what I'm saying? And so when Pops found it, man, I popped that CD off. In there. It was a CD. I popped that CD off in there, bro. Boy, I had so many nostalgic vibe, feeling throwbacks, you know what I'm saying? It just threw me back, you know what I'm saying?
From that time, so it's like, it
was true.
You could blow up, but I know that probably won't last. Like however long they choose to love you, like the fans and however long this choose to go. It might not be that long. It might be like 3 days. They just love us, and then it be over with. So you got to fall back and then still have your plan B together for that. But
so from what I'm getting, it seems like y'all mind like it's not a problem working. You know what I'm saying? Y'all do this because y'all love it.
Yeah.
It's cool. You know what I'm saying? To be able to do it. You know what I'm saying? That's the blessing in itself.
But I grew up having sometimes you gotta go hit a clock too. You gotta still gotta get your money somehow. So
how was that feeling when you tell somebody at your job, you know what I'm saying, that all rap, you know what I'm saying? Like you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh my
Like,
God.
Ain't nobody gonna take that serious, man.
You
Like
see what I'm
some
saying?
basically,
look, I just started a new job out here, and I didn't want anybody to know that I rap. I didn't want nobody to know. And then finally, my cousin come and start telling people, he can rap over there. Yeah, that's great right there. So soon as that happened, here's the first question they ask you. Well, spit something then. Spit something then. So now we got instrumentals playing. Now we got the whole team, the whole workforce is now gathered around me, ready. And see me, I'm not nervous. I will rap.
Right.
I will do it. But see, now everybody at work know I rap now.
Yeah.
So now it's like a different feel when they see me.
Yeah,
so let's say
everybody know you now.
let's say I miss a day of work.
They ain't hear you no rap.
You must have had a show the other night. Where was you at? No, man. I really had car trouble. Leave me alone.
But so do you feel like that's a negative or positive? Is it a good feeling or a bad feeling?
It's a great feeling. It's a great feeling. But it's a music. Now I don't know how to describe that. It's not a negative thing. Cause like I get tired of y'all hitting me with that. So hey, when the next CD coming out, man, hey, when you blow up, you gonna forget about me. You gonna forget about me, ain't you? And it's like sometimes I feel like you being funny.
Mm-hmm.
Like you think I can't do it for real, but then when you hear the music, you be like, oh, yeah, okay.
You know they feel it when you see
Hold on. Though. What about the instances where you trying to take off work and your boss, man, get your ass back to work. You ain't no rapper.
You ain't doing it. I know what you're trying to do.
That's why we got that song.
I seen that flyer on your Facebook page. You ain't going to this
That's why we got that song, Back to Work. Just be on the lookout for that.
All right, check that out. That's
You know what I'm
gonna be
saying?
something.
It's basically on the play on pretty much how we all went our different ways. It started out we was all together, then all of a sudden we all moved around, went our different paths. You know what I'm saying? But now we all back as far as back in the area. You know, we all in the network now. You know what I'm saying? So
It's back to work.
Back to work, you know what I'm saying? So
back to work.
you know, so
I know a lot of y'all out there used to hearing that. I know you need a break, but guys, time to get back to work.
back to work. You
Hey.
know? So yeah.
But it's all good, man. And
nah, we good. You know what I'm saying?
I'm straight.
That's what that is. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that you guys are in a lane where, you know what I'm saying, it's not a problem to be regular.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's a
Yeah.
benefit of growing up in that 90s, 2000s
Mm-hmm.
era.
We get
it's not a
got
problem.
the last of that. We got the last of that.
Yeah, we got the last of that.
Back when had it
Take
made.
Yeah.
That ain't your mama, but
Yeah.
your other mama go ahead and slap
Yeah.
across your head.
We was a kid. We probably was the last kids probably drunk from the water hose, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Outside.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't even see kids drinking out no water hose no more outside, you know. So,
Yeah.
Shit, they don't even go outside no more.
They don't
What
go
you talking about?
outside. Exactly. Mondo.
Because it used to be a time where, you know what I'm saying, when you decided that you were going to be a rapper, that your whole life changed. Like, you couldn't do the regular thing anymore. You know what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
I don't know when it changed, like, but I'm glad it did. You know what I'm saying? Because now we get music that, you know what I'm saying, you can actually vibe out to in the club.
Music that means something.
Right.
You're like in the, you know what I mean?
Well, it all means something. You know what I'm saying? Because depending on what part of the life you
Come
went
from.
to,
Hey, I hear
how
what you're
close,
saying on that. Yeah.
how close and how deep into the streets you were yet. You know what I'm saying? It ain't shit like going overseas, bro. And you don't do that shit if you a street nigga. It's like
Right.
it don't really happen like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You start doing that shit when you become a businessman, maybe an illegal businessman, but you become a businessman.
It's a different culture to it.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
you transitioned up to just a whole new lane too. You know what I'm saying with that.
But as a regular person, you can do that shit.
Right.
It would just be, you know what I'm saying, just be another thing. You know what I'm saying? How is it just like it's cool to it just be a tool in your belt versus it being your whole thing.
Not the only thing. Yeah,
You know what I mean?
bingo.
Like
Like,
that's
I got something to fall back into. Like, let's just say this rap don't work. I want to be a psychologist.
and don't even be mad about it.
You know? Go into psychology then, man. Hey, look,
That boy look like a shrink.
might do some comedy. Hey, might
Like, you
might
know
do
what
some
I'm saying?
stand up.
You know what I'm talking about though? Like niggas was like, I made it to 18, I made it to 25.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm gonna do now. You know what I'm saying? To knowing that
Yeah.
after 18 I'm gonna go here, and after 25 I'm trying to do this. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was a whole time change.
The shit, I mean,
In that area.
even with me, when I graduated high school, I ain't had no sense of direction.
Mhm.
What the hell I wanted to do?
And that show was me too. Like I didn't after high school. I swear I just chose the next college somebody else was going to. I was like, you going to that one? I'm gonna try to get into that one too, and got accepted. I was like, okay, bad. Now we all going to Tyler about it. Let's go.
Because I asked that.
I did not know what I wanted to do.
I say all that to say, you know what I'm saying, to ask like your parents, you know what I'm saying, because y'all talk about being there. You know what I'm saying? How was the support? Do you feel like it's? Do you feel like it's 100? You feel like, you know what I'm saying, it could be more? You feel like,
Remember that song Unique?
Sure.
Remember when we made Unique? My mama heard this song one day. That's back on the CD player.
Okay.
Popped it in. Yeah. So it's spinning. It's like all of us is in the living room and listening to this. When the song get done, my mama give me the biggest hug ever.
Nice.
And I'm like, okay, so you did like it. So it did go hard, huh? I was so subconscious, like in my brain, I was insecure about that verse because I felt like I didn't hit it right. So my mama heard it and she was like, I be hearing you, son. Yeah, you can rap. How do you know how to rap? Nobody in my family. Like only a few people in my family can do this.
KBzo
got that talent, man. Only a few people, and it's like, how do you know how to do that? Because like I've never just been exposed to just rapping like that before. My mama sitting here watching me put words together and it's rhyme. You know how amazing that is for you watch your kid do that. So my mama, she tells me that all the time. Like, your music is
Your mama
He got a song that she loved.
Your mama said.
What's
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like hearing that.
Mama
shit,
said.
bro, like that wasn't a thing that we was accustomed to.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? In the 70s, 80s, early 90s. You know what I'm saying? We started to shift that shit. Like, with parents. You know what I'm saying? Like, your parents like what, 45?
30. No, wait.
No,
40. I'm 30 now.
Okay,
so 47.
47.
Yeah.
47, 40. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's my pops. Yeah,
That's
about
7 for me.
45.
That's what? How many?
45.
45. That's 2 for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, when you say it, it don't even sound like a long time.
Nah, it don't.
Yeah, it don't.
Time
I
moving,
feel like it
bro.
every morning when I wake up.
Right.
It's
It's
right.
Nowadays,
Body
somebody how old
Yeah,
you
man.
Man, you don't look that old.
You know what I'm
Man.
saying?
It's like
With
that
30,
time is moving, bro.
In that 20-year span, you know what I'm saying? We took it from, all right, well, it's only possible for a certain few to, you know what I'm saying? This shit is possible for my kid, nigga. So what we gonna do? Like, I see it happening. What's happening?
Yeah.
You know?
It's really good.
You know what I mean? Like,
Mom, like when they heard me first do it, I said that's my mom's side. Now when my pops first heard it, I knew I had to play something way harder than that. So I played this freestyle that I did for him, and he was like,
yeah.
"Dude, you got what? Hey, go do something with it."
Yeah.
So it was like, I don't know, it just took my confidence way through the roof when I heard that. It's like, yes. And plus, I mean, I know they gonna support like whatever I do.
Right.
That's cool. But see, I'm asking for your honest opinion when you hear this song. Don't just be nice to me. Listen to this.
And the fact that they're able to give it, you know what I'm saying? Because
They
they
like,
grew up in an
man.
era of listening to that type of music, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of the
Well, you got
difference, you know what I'm
some
saying?
bars.
Like, you got our parents who listen to just R&B, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Probably do some country and some shit like that. Rap was a
Turn that shit off.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean,
Yeah,
like I said, yeah.
rap was that.
To like,
Say, growing up in the area
music.
that we did, man, we looking at movies like House Party, you know what I'm saying? Growing up, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, just hinting at that, man, I was a dancer before I even started doing this music stuff, man. I used to be rocking.
This dude
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Middle school talent show, man. We up in there. That's when Usher came out. You know what I'm saying? We in there.
This dude, Chris Brown,
I'm in here slide like Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just that era just had that major mark on, just our generation. You know what I'm saying? So you can say that with that. And then as far as with support, with family wise, with me, you know, like I say, my parents was doing it. My whole dad's side of the family, they like, you know, they used to rap, like I say, freestyle, beatbox, you know what I'm saying, back in the beatbox days. You know what I'm saying? You know what you knew. You used to beatbox, you know what I'm saying, church, somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just, it's just that, and then that mix of that, man, ain't no way I could, you know, not get none of that, you know what I'm saying? Just being around that, you know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden you just grow up with you know, homies that has that same common interest, that like that, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, just get creative, you know, mess around with some beats.
So it's like now we even got other family members trying to get into the music now. It's like now I got a little cousin in Austin right now. RTS Key.
What up, Key?
Keep doing your thing, boy. Hey, keep that up out there. RTS Key. Follow him on Instagram. He going. He is. He amazing right now. And he told me, "Oh, it's cool. Derek, Houston, what's going on?" He is doing this thing down there. I get to see him soon, and it's pretty fun. And it's like just watching, like it's just watching, like, okay, so you telling me I started all of that, and now it's then got to the point where it's kind of like we are really just believing in this.
As you should.
Like
because it's possible.
You possibly can do this. Like if you play some of our music in rotation with some of the mainstream now, you'd be like, they in rotation. Okay, yeah, like you can possibly do this.
So now that you, because I mean, I'm convinced you guys know that you got something. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
How hard is it to actually sit down and focus on the business side of it? Because that's where it's gonna actually grow.
And that's the challenge right there. You know, set aside in that time, being able to commit.
You got one last hurdle to jump.
The dudes,
one last hurdle to jump, and there's the finish line.
Because it's like, you know, like I say, it's three of us, you know, in the group. You know, it's more like one person can't push everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got to do their part. Everybody got to, you know what I'm saying? And that's if everybody minds is right there. You know what I'm saying? So that's just been like the challenge of it. When we get together and make music, hey, it's endless, bro. Make some good music, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it's just that business side, and I feel like that should be more the things like with like I said, with the older generation, or just start our generation. Once we learn and get that knowledge of that, passing that down, being able to teach that down, bringing it down, because you know it's easy just to get up in the booth and just record music all day. You know what I'm saying? So it's more like, all right, what you gonna do with it now? You know what I'm saying? Cause you gonna stamp it up.
We can sit here and do this all day. Like we can make this catalog.
Yeah.
All this all day. Like we can make this catalog.
Yeah.
All day, song after song after song after song. But is it selling? I'm pretty convinced that it can sell. I just ain't got it for sale.
Right.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
So let's talk about the tracks before we get ready to close up. You know what I'm saying? So I know we got Back to Work. You know what I'm saying? What else do you guys have out right now that you guys are trying to you want people to hear?
We got a song called we got a lot of selection, man. More like we got one song called Voluntary. I feel like that is just, as far as me, in my opinion, it's more like a origin song or whatever. You know what I'm saying? What we recorded it at, you know, originally what we recorded at was Harris Lane, you know, at the trailer. Everybody know about the trailer. If you remember the trailer, we recorded a lot of tracks. We recorded a lot of tracks there, but then of course we re-recorded it. But like I say, that song was more like an origin song where each person kind of introduced themselves. You know what I'm saying? Then you kind of get a vibe of, you know, how that person is. You know what I'm saying? But of course, we in that not only just that hip hop lane, but we do a little bit of R&B. Shout out to BSE.
What I got out right now
He's
is on #1 music. If you look this up anywhere, Google it. Look at Shawty Riding.
That's R&B.
BSE. Look at Shawty Riding. Look that up. It'll pop up on #1 music.
Nice.
It's at 12,000 plays right now.
Already.
That song right there pretty much lets you know who BSE is. That's the R&B.
There's the R&B side.
There's that R&B side. Like, You get to really see the talent of Adrian. His vocals is that boy can sing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him that. Don't get no big head when you see this. But you can sing. He can sing.
Okay.
That boy can sing. LD, his lyrics is crazy on there, and then me is just always just tied always in together.
So shout
I'm like the Bun B of the group. Like you know, I just write the lyrics and just make sure my verse go hard. That's all I pretty much was doing. Look up Reverb Nation if you can. Blockstars ENT Reverb Nation. There's a few songs on there. 6'4", that 6'4" freestyle is on there.
Yeah, we're gonna cook some stuff up as far as get the playlist and get the
Bunch
sites
of new
and
songs
stuff,
coming out.
We got the IG.
Can't
We just
stop
now
me.
getting in rotation. Check out the IG BSE.HQ on Instagram and on Facebook. Just some nice little feel good music. Some you can ride to. Some you can vibe to. Some you can slide to.
Some you can smoke.
Hey,
I've been hearing, I've been hearing the music, we've been taking a couple of breaks and shit, because it is what it is. But I've been hearing the music and I like what I hear, It's good entertaining music, lyrics nice and strong, You don't feel
motivation,
bad. You don't feel bad listening to it, you don't feel bad, you don't feel like you gotta be hard listening to it, you don't feel like you gotta be soft listening to it. You just
you ain't gotta miss your
regular
girlfriend.
Yeah, you regular chill, regular chill, confident, cool, kick back, laid individual,
You listen to it with your kids.
Yeah.
My kids let me know if it's a hit or not.
I'm saying hit predicting babies over there. They got 2 hit predicting kids over there. They predict all the hits.
Already.
So, we got a lot of good stuff coming out.
Gotta get that in rotation. But yeah. Be on the lookout though. Be on the lookout for sure.
Very much so.
Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap it out. So go ahead and do your shout outs and your fuck offs. So you can shout out who you want to, you can say fuck off to who you want to. If you don't have nobody, you don't got nobody. On either side, you shout
I ain't got no fuck off.
I
I got no fuck off. Mama, shout out, love you, mama. Pops, little brother, Kelvin, Guy, Erica, Zathan, all of y'all, I love y'all bad. Aya, Jalen, Shay, I love you. Who else we got out there? It's too many people. The whole city of
They're gonna be mad at you.
Love,
I ain't gonna say
I don't say mad at me. They know I'm.
You call my name. They know.
Infamous Blade, man.
Shout out to
God,
Blade,
bro. He be putting too much together. That man right there blowing up.
That brand holding it down, most definitely.
Shoot, bro. Adrian, hey, man, miss you. You should have been here. Who else? I'm talking about. Kowalski. What's good, boy? Remember what I told you?
Yeah.
Go on, say what you gonna say.
Let them know we coming back to East Texas.
No,
man, we got some stuff cooking up, man.
Yeah,
We
man.
got a whole nother showcase coming.
Hey,
They gonna do a showcase.
There's a domino tournament coming down there.
When no tournament.
Get ready for that.
When no tournament, I know they gonna pop
Domino
on that.
tournament.
Yeah, man. Play them bones.
Play them bones.
Yeah.
Play them bones, boy. Hey, man, let me tell you about this though, real quick though, man. Say when we made our music, during our vibe session, just coming up with stuff. That's what we played, bro.
It's dominoes.
That's what we played
out here.
Dominoes, beats, music, dominoes, repeat. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what we do, man. We got a whole composition notebook of calls.
Shout out Snookies.
All
Thank y'all for
over
having me. Shout out to Dive. Shout out, who else? For everybody out there,
Rip
right?
the mic live.
Lil Will.
Look out, Impress, rip the mic, y'all.
Shout out to Lil Will. Lil Dougie on camera for him. What we got out there, boy? I'm talking everybody showing love, man. Love y'all.
Will is a real one. Real
The
time.
music is on the way. I promise y'all that. Really on the top.
With that being said, tell me where you can find all of these good, colorful dots on the bottom, like your social medias. Where you can find y'all at?
BSE.HQ. Instagram. At DR3 3 times. That's gonna be me right there. You'll find me there.
Like you said, BSE.HQ on Instagram. Just say that again, just so you can hear it twice. BSE.HQ. And you can follow me at Crenshaw Vision. Everywhere. Website Crenshaw Vision, man. Man, even if, let's just say, you listen to the music, you're going to catch the videos there. Pretty much most of the content there. You're gonna find a lot going through there.
Trip out, mama.
Man, if you need some
Facebook.
photography, some video, press
on
y'all vision,
Facebook.
check it all out.
Dre 3 Style, all
Dre
of
3
them.
Style, all of them.
Facebook, check that out. I got a lot of reels on there. We tripping out on there a few times. And anything else, you can find me there. Message me, DM me, do whatever you gotta do to contact me, tap in.
Nah, they gonna tap in on you and say, this is not a scam. You will get your money.
Have I heard about the DHS
telling you,
program?
man.
No.
Have you heard?
Hold on. Remember I said it here first. Dr. 3.
Yeah.
Dr. 3.
Hopefully you guys can see it, but you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Infamous Entertainment. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, logo it.
You know what I'm saying? The clothing line.
There you go.
There you go.
There goes some of that logo right there. Now,
DJ.
that one fire.
You can definitely fuck with him with
We're not no Leos. We just the king of the jungle.
He over there in the background, you know what I'm saying, making sure things happen, you know what I'm saying. Y'all can just get good music, man.
Keep
Like,
it copacetic.
you know what I'm
They
saying?
gonna flag.
So tap in with him too, you know what I'm
They
saying?
gonna play. Yeah, oh yeah, Disney for the
Shit.
kids.
Shout out to
Man.
the Mike Live, because you know what I'm saying, just my nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? Sam Jack, and
shit,
You got Sam is the impress.
Honestly, man, Rip the Mic is where a lot of shit started for us. You know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
yeah,
Really?
shout out
Man,
to
it's
my
crazy how small the world is because, I really didn't start coming across it to say Rip the Mic now. Shout out to Young Cash, He was coming doing some of his mics, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
what I made it,
and
bro.
that's how I came across with Impress, and now it come full circle now that I met Infamous, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm meeting them again, small world, it's just our family, it's cool,
Wednesday,
good
we
vibes.
will be in Houston. I say we because I'll be down there filming, you know what I'm saying? So we'll be filming that live. We'll be in Houston, you know what I'm saying? I think we'll be back next Monday doing, both these will be competitions, so it'll be $1,000 competition nights. And that Monday, the following Monday, you know what I'm saying, we'll be back in Dallas, you know what I'm saying, doing the competition night, so that will be live as well. So you guys that are, you know what I'm saying, y'all come out, try to win y'all some money.
I'm on the way. I'm gonna try.
Shake.
I'm gonna call my boss. Make sure I can go ahead and see. They all know, man. They all know now. That's what I'm saying.
Again, you know what I'm saying? Tap in, fuck around, follow on social media, support, show love. Because you guys are just doing it for the love. And that's the most beautiful thing about it. You know what I'm talking about?